Well, hi, hello, and welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about how to grow your email list. Now, in the previous video here, I shared how important it was to actually have an email list in the first place. So if you haven't watched that vital video, make sure to pause this one, go and watch that one first, and then come back here and find out 5 ways to grow your email list. Now, if this is the first time you're watching this video or first time on this channel, my name's Sophie Mahir, and I help female artists to make a living from their art or creativity by building a stable, profitable business doing what they love. This channel is all about art business content, so make sure to have a look around and see what other videos I've got that you might be interested in. Okay, today we're diving deep into how to grow your email list, so get excited. And of course, if you're super excited, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified every single time I post a new video. Are we ready? Let's take a look at the 5 ways to grow your artist mailing list. Now, I need to let you know that there are many other ways, but I think these ways might possibly be the best ones right now in today's current climate. All right, number 1 is actually a paid for strategy, and it will definitely be the fastest way for you to grow the mailing list, but it might not be the easiest if you've never run ads before. So just hang in there, because I'm going to give you some other ways that cost 0 and will maybe be a little bit easier, but they might just take a little bit longer, and that's okay too, right? So long as we're doing something and there's some activity happening. So obviously, number 1 would be running Facebook/Instagram ads, or actually any type of ads, YouTube ads, Pinterest ads, but ads in general. So we run quite a lot of Facebook and Instagram ads, and that's how we've built our mailing list. So very often you could have some sort of a free giveaway, and then you send ads to that free giveaway. People want the 5 ways to look after your painting, where to place your original art in your home decor ideas, anything that's relevant to you and your market. They sign up for that and they're on the list and they've got something in exchange, right? So it's a pretty easy strategy, but you do need to learn the old ads. So if you're not familiar with ads, then maybe just write that one down, say, I'll come back to that one. And let's look at number 2. So number 2 is, while you're watching it, YouTube. All right, for those of you that teach or share content on your YouTube channel, then it's also super easy to put loads of content below the video. So if you look below this video, you'll see a description, but you'll also see links to lots of resources. You'll see links to my social media. You'll see links to other videos that I think might be helpful for you to watch next. And you'll also see links to free things that you can sign up for. And of course, they're joining my mailing list. Right, so if YouTube is something you do already, make sure to add that into your list building strategy. Right, number 3 ways to grow your email list is Pinterest. So for those of you that perhaps are saying, I'm not really on YouTube, I'm not ready to run ads yet, but I do use Pinterest because maybe I have lots of products that I'm selling on Etsy or some Shopify, or you have online platforms and you're constantly pinning to your products, then obviously that easy way to build the list is to then also pin out about your free giveaway, or just simply invite them to join your mailing list. So for my art business, I have Sophie's VIPs, right, which you can join and find out studio news. So you can find out what's going on behind the scenes. I share news about my Society 6 shop, my Redbubble shop. Every time I've perhaps done some new artwork, which isn't that often, but when it does, when I have a show, etc., etc. And so I'm growing the list that way. So you could use Pinterest 100%. Right. So number 4, and this is events. So for those of you that teach, run workshops, online courses, or you have a more service-based art business, then running events is a really great way for people to join your mailing list. But it also works if you do art fairs or open studio. If you listen to my last video, you'll know exactly the story there, because I tell exactly how I grew my list. So whether you teach or whether you have events where you have an open studio, you have art fair, markets, etc., so you can offer a free reason for them to join the mailing list. So at, say, an open studio or an art event, then you perhaps have a free giveaway and they join the list in order to gain the giveaway. If you run events and workshops, and I've done this a lot, I've given a free event And then at the end, I've given out a feedback form and I've gained people onto the list that way. All right, cool. Let's see what number 5 might be. All right, so number 5 ways to join your list is probably going to take the longest, but could actually be the most beneficial, and that's joint ventures. So you look for somebody who has the same market, but perhaps has a different offering to you. So if you run workshops, for example, you might look for an art store, somebody selling a particular materials that you perhaps use in your workshop, and you build a relationship over time. And once you come to an agreement of what you're each going to do, then perhaps that art store or that person that you've chosen can email out to their list information about what you offer and offering them a chance to join your list, and then you can do the same for them. So I say it's not that you go, hello, nice to meet you, can we do a joint venture? You're going to build relationships over time. You might think to yourself, oh, wait a minute, I already know somebody. You know, I'm friends with an interior designer who already uses my art and other people's art. So you might speak to them and say, hey, could you send out an email on my behalf that sends people to my mailing list, and I'll do the same to my audience. So it's reciprocal. All right, so there's your 5 ways to grow your mailing list. Listen, whichever one you pick, just pick one and start doing it straight away, because you want to grow the list. You don't want to just set it up and let it sit stagnant and be that person who says, Sophie, how do I email lists that I haven't spoken to in over a year? All right, you just want to keep everything moving forward. Let me know in the comments which one you're doing, or if you're doing a different strategy. I'd love to know what you're doing as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you have, and look forward to seeing you on another video. Take care. Bye-bye.